What a view to wake up to. I mean, look at that. It's just painting the sky, that sort of orangey pinky colour. Amazing. It's not a bad spot to munch some Haribos, is it? What about this for a view from the tent? Welcome back everyone. The skies are blue, the sun is out, and we've got some pretty amazing weather here in Scotland. Over the next 2 days, I'm going to be hiking one of the most underrated mountain ranges in the country. Come along for the adventure. I'm starting off the trip with a little bit of road walking, just making my way past all these farms here. It's such a peaceful area. I don't think it'll be too long until we can see the mountains though. Oh, that is so cute. It's just some baby lambs over here, just chilling in the sun. And those ones in the shade. I don't blame them, it's really warm. So I'm not actually on the mainland for this trip. This is the Isle of Arran. I had to get a ferry here this morning. And it's not my first time on the island. I was actually here the year before last, and I hiked all the way around the island, which was good fun. But this time I'm here for the mountains. I'm currently heading towards Glen Rosa, and I don't think it's too far. Oh wow, that is my first glimpse of the mountains I'm going to be heading up. Just looks amazing with that blue background. It's not often we get this sort of weather here in Scotland. I think it's 19 degrees Celsius, which is so warm. So I'm really glad to be out making the most of it. Oh wow, the glen has really opened up. It's beautiful. You can see where I'm heading, just following this path. Quite a busy one because the weather's so good. Nice to see all these people out enjoying the beautiful countryside. Oh, that's just amazing. What does one do when you need the toilet and it's this busy though? Oh, hopefully it'll quiet down once I start heading up the first mountain. What a place, by the way. I'm already sold. Glen Rosa is not too shabby at all. Look at that. Beautiful. I think the weather always makes it look a bit nicer, but this place is stunning. Oh, so refreshing. Not a bad spot to have a rest. Okay, I am back on the move. That spot was just too good not to stop. But now that I've had a nice break, I'm ready to take on this hill. Oof, this is steep already. A little bit of a gate type thing here. See how this works. Oh, it's not ideal when you've got a big bag. See if I can shut that behind me. Ooh, there we go. Right, onwards and upwards. Scottish people are not built for this heat. I'm telling you, anything above 15 degrees Celsius and it's just a struggle. Oh man, it is so warm. Luckily this path is really quite good. Just zigzagging my way up. Not too bad. Oh, Glen Rosa. Man, it needs to calm down. Look at that view. You can see a ship in the distance. That's just incredible. I'm now following this grassy path and the route ahead just looks breathtaking. The time is currently about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've still got plenty of time. It doesn't get dark until about 9:30 at this time of the year in Scotland, so I think I could go up backwards and I'd probably still make it there before the sunset. I think I'll stick to going forwards though, because it does look a little bit sketchy up ahead. You can see on the right, that just looks treacherous. So we sort of stick to the left, head up the grassier bit. I think I'm just gonna crack on, try and get up to the top. Well, I am almost at the first summit, and that wasn't actually too bad. The path up there was really quite good, well trodden, but the wind has picked up quite a bit. A little bit brutal up here. This path is amazing. Oh man, that wind is crazy though. But I think that's the first summit, just up there. Not far at all. Oh, here we are. The top of Ben Nevis. This is the first top. I think I'm gonna take a wee break here before I head on to the next one. So this top isn't actually a Monroe or a Corbett or anything. So basically just a waste of time. Nah, I'm only kidding. Definitely worth it. The views are amazing. But I'm just gonna have a wee break up here. I've brought up loads of water. I think I've got like maybe 3 litres, because I'm not gonna have a water source until pretty late on tomorrow. So yeah, have a wee drink and then I'll head on to the next top. Well, the wind has picked back up a little bit, but I'm hoping to camp on this next summit because I've heard rumours that it's as flat as a bowling green. So let's get up there and find out. It doesn't look like there's too much of a drop in between these summits, so I'm sure I'll be up there in no time. That is a huge rock. Look at that, big slabby. The summit is actually quite impressive as well. And these views just keep on getting better. Amazing. Right, let's continue on. Holy moly. That is some drop down there. Would not want to fall down that. That is rough. I think that's the summit. Just up there. Not far at all. Well, here we are. The summit of Ben Tarson. First Corbett of this trip. Doesn't seem to be a summit cairn, so I'm just going to touch that. It means I've been to the top. The wind is coming from an easterly direction, so that way. So I think I'm going to pitch my tent right here, and these rocks should give me a little bit of protection. And I think a bowling green is a pretty fair description. Well, the tent is up, and I think this might be one of the best camp spots I've ever found in my life. I'll show you around because it really is something. So over here we have some of the other mountains on this island, which I'm actually planning on doing tomorrow. That ridge down there looks a little bit daunting. And then over there is the tallest mountain on Arran, Goatfell. Got my tent right there, perfectly flat. And those rocks just do a great job of blocking me from the wind. And then over in this direction is back towards the mainland. And just down there in that settlement is where I started. Amazing. I'm a little bit hungry now. I've definitely worked up an appetite, from all that hiking, and I think it's about 5:30. So I'll get everything set up inside my tent and then I'll get some food on. Oh, that is a lot better now that I've got a seat. So I'm going to get some food on, and for dinner I've got haggis and I've got some rolls, and I cannot wait for this, to be honest. Let's get it made. What about this for a view from the tent? Not too bad, is it? Off. Oh man, I'm so hungry, this is going to be unreal. Right, crushed rolling haggis number 1. It looks and smells insane, but let's see how it tastes. Unbelievable. Haggis is so underrated. I absolutely love it. I'm going to demolish this, and I've got 4 as well, so once I'm finished these 2, I'll just get another 2 on. Unreal. Right, let's get number 2 on the go. This one actually stayed intact as well. There we go, I didn't drop it. Can't wait to eat that. The wind is proper kicking off now, but let's head outside and see this sunset. Yeah, it was worth coming out just for that. I mean, look at that. It's just painting the sky, that sort of orangey pinky colour. Amazing. Oh, it is cold. Man, worth coming out for though. Oh, just have a wee seat. Oh, it's actually nice when the wind dies down. What a view. Right, I'm not going to stay out here for too long because I am not kidding, it is so cold. It must be, I think it said it's like 4 degrees Celsius, and the wind chill definitely in the negatives. Yeah, I think I'll enjoy what's left of that sunset and then head back to the tent. What a view to wake up to. Oh, these big rocks are absolutely perfect to have a seat and have my breakfast. It's actually almost 10 o'clock now. The wind was just relentless last night, so I couldn't get to sleep. So I ended up having a bit of a lie-in. But I've got some brunch bars for breakfast, raisin brunch bars. So I'm just gonna enjoy them, enjoy these views for 15 minutes, and then I'll crack on. What a viewpoint this is. You can see off into the mainland and then Ailsa Craig on the right. It's absolutely stunning. Could spend all day up here, but I think it's time to get my tent packed up. Enjoy this for a few more minutes. Well, I have packed everything up and I'm ready to go. And as always, I've left no trace. What an amazing camp spot that was. It's a shame about the wind last night, keeping me awake. But apart from that, it was absolutely perfect. And I'm now off to hopefully climb some more mountains today. So let's do it. The route ahead looks pretty interesting. I'm basically dropping all the way down to that low point down there. And then I think I'm going to be skirting round this bit here, this ridge, heading up to the top of that, up to the top of that, and then back down into that glen. Looks pretty amazing. Hopefully this route down isn't too tough. It does look fairly steep, but not too bad. Well, that's me down at the low point, and that wasn't actually too bad. I've done that a lot faster than I thought I would. There was little bits of scrambling, but nothing too difficult. So here's the little cairn for the low point. There we go. And I think you have a couple options now. So you can either go right and head up what is known as the Akir Ridge, which is up there, but you need ropes for that, and it involves like abseiling and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be going to the left and sort of skirting round the ridge and then heading up to that summit up there. Where I've come from actually looks a lot worse than what it was. That looks pretty mad. Just these huge granite tors. Really impressive. Right, let's do it. Just a little narrow path skirting round this ridge, and the first summit doesn't look too far at all. Oof, that was tough. I think I should be able to see the Akir Ridge just round here. Yeah, there it is. And you can see why I skirted round that. I think there's actually people up the top of it, just up there. I wonder if they've got ropes and stuff. Definitely looks like there's some abseiling and stuff involved. I mean, fair play for doing that, but that looks slightly terrifying. I'm not sure you'd catch me on that ridge, but I'm not too far from this second summit of the trip, so I'm going to continue on. So you can probably make out my route ahead. Doesn't look too bad at all. I'm basically going down to that low point over there, then all the way along that ridge up to the top, back along the ridge up to the top of that, and then down. And I might even drop my bag over there just to make the weight a little lighter. It's nice and hidden. And I'll just take some sweets and some water and I'm good to go. The difference that makes is just incredible. I already feel so much lighter. Should be able to fly up these hills, hopefully, but I'm pretty tired, so maybe not. I think this terrain will have something to say about it as well. Pretty difficult, so rocky. That's the first summit up there though, not far at all. To get to the true summit, I need to get up that big thing over there. That looks pretty difficult. Looks a lot more doable from this angle. Just a little bit of scrambling. Ooh. Well, here we are at the top of this tor. This is the true summit. And just look at the views. That's where I've come from, all the way in the distance. That was the mountain I camped on. And that's the next one, which looks incredible. Oh, right. Oh, I'm just gonna have a seat and just take in these views for a little bit. I think they deserve it, to be honest. Oh man, this place is something else. It's not a bad spot to munch some Haribos, is it? Well, I could have spent all day up there just soaking in the views, but unfortunately, if I want to catch the ferry home in time, I need to keep moving. So let's do it. A little bit of downhill here, and then onto that ridge over there, and up to the next summit. Let's go. Right, back on the incline, and it's the final incline, so let's get it done, because I've got a feeling the views from up there are going to be the best yet. Well, I have just been to the summit of the final mountain of the day, Ceir Mhór, and I think that might have been the best one so far. It was so airy at the summit and the views were something else. I was talking to a group of people who were up there, which was nice, on a walk, doing a pretty similar route to me, but I've run out of water and I'm absolutely gasping for a drink, so I'm going to drop down into this glen and hopefully fill up my water in a river. I do need to collect my bag first though, almost forgot about that. I think it's just down there. Let's go get it. Oh, that's heavy. Right, let's go find the river. That is the most refreshing water I have ever tasted, and it was genuinely crystal clear. I think I was getting a little bit dehydrated there. Haven't had much water because there hasn't been any water sources over the last couple of days. Oh, I feel infinitely better after that now though. And it's now just a case of making my way down into Glen Rosa. And behind me I should be able to see the mountain I just came off. Yeah, look at that. It's so pointy. Really is impressive. I think this is the perfect place to end the video. I'm just going to enjoy this last little stretch to myself and hopefully catch the ferry on time. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free and it really helps the channel out. And I'll catch you guys on the next adventure. Right, let's go catch this ferry.